I didn't pay my tithe. So here's what happened. I didn't have no money to pay my tithe for the first time after 16 years. I didn't have no money to pay my tithe, and so I didn't. So every Monday night I had to do a report and give an account of all the money. There was 5 different monies I had to give account for. Had to give account for all the reports. All the reports had to be done, and one of them was my personal tithe. And so I did not pay my personal tithe. First time in 16 years. That was on a Monday, and it was before the week was up almost. I mean, I can't. It was before the next report. It's been a long time, but it was awfully fast. I got a phone call from the Secretary of Finance. What was the title? The finance. I don't know. The secretary, the dude that does all the finances. The head dude that does all the finances, and it always bothered me the way he talked. He'd be like, brother, hey, how are you? Hello, brother, how are you? I noticed that you didn't pay any tithe in your report. That's exactly how that conversation went. And here I'm getting ready to be put out on the streets. I just, I was always respectful, always respectful. You had to be when you was in that organization. You had to be, man. And so I just said, you're right. I didn't pay no tithe. First time, I didn't pay no tithe, and I'm not going to. And he goes, oh, what? What? So anyhow, long story short, that led into me leaving that organization. They did not care one iota that I was getting ready to be put on the streets. They didn't care one iota that I was having financial problems. They didn't care one iota. Nothing. The organization I was in had a massive building program, real estate buying program, massive, which behind the scenes they was gifting real estate to different people in the family. A lot of times churches are family-ran businesses. I'll leave that one alone because it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be a deceitful thing, and it can be something that a lot of church members are unawares. How that discussions behind the scenes are a lot of times, how are we going to take care of the family, blood, the next generation?